G'day friends and welcome to our Wednesday video. It's Vicky Wright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, Australia. I hope you can all hear me. I've had a few queries about people not hearing me, that I was very faint. Everything's okay my end, so fingers crossed that this works out okay, and I do apologise if that's the case. Just bear with me, I'm just going to move this in a bit. Okay, so I'll just move a few things here, just bear with me. Okay, so I hope that's all okay and not too shadowy. So today, being the beginning of the month and the first week, we're going to play, we're going to do a twist cards, okay? So I'm going to create one, and then I'm going to show you another version of the same layout, and sometimes using the same supplies, most of the time, but today is a little bit different. Okie dokie, so we'll grab our kit. So our base card is going to be Coastal Cabana. I just thought I'd play with the Coastal Cabana because I haven't played with it for a while. Sometimes you go to the same colours all the time. So we'll just burnish that while we're here and fold it in half. Have I scored it? Yeah. So we'll just do this with our bone folder. I hope that's not too far down. No, that's a bit better, I think. Okay, so let's just try and fix this up a little bit. Fingers crossed now that that's okay. So we've done that. Then we've got a piece of got a piece of a couple of pieces of basic white. So one's going to go on the inside, and they're both the same size. Okay, so we'll put one piece with our envelope. Then we've got a couple of pieces of crumb cake, so we'll put those aside. Let's scrap basic white, we'll put that aside. Berry burst. This DSP is the gorgeous gingham, and it is gorgeous gingham too. So we're going to use berry burst, and we may use this side. Got a square of basic white, a scrap for our sentiment, and I always have a couple of pieces. Sometimes I can't stamp straight. So what we're going to do with this piece of berry burst is put a banner in at each side. Now this layout I did find on Pinterest a long time ago, well, probably a month or so ago, and I didn't save it or anything. It just stayed in my mind, and when I went back today to find it, of course, you can never find it, because I just wanted to give them credit. So if you recognise it, or if you know who it is, can you let me know? And then I will put it in the comment, in the description. So we're just going to do a banner in each end. So when I do my banners, I just cut into the middle, and I cut up to that point. You could use the stylish shape dies if you wanted to, but I just I wanted to make a card when we're not using anything to any die cutting. That makes sense. So we're just going to stick this to there like that. I'm hoping, yeah, it could have been a little bit longer, but that's okay. Then we're going to stick this down straight onto the piece of basic white. Just making sure that it's nice and straight and in the middle like that. Just like that. And of course, first thing I do is get glue on it. Fingers crossed, yeah. I don't have an adhesive rubber. They melted last summer. I found this rubber that works just as good until I get a new one. I did have a couple, but would you believe they all melted? I couldn't believe it when I took them out. Then I think what we'll do is stick this to our base card. Just like that. Oh, I don't mind those colours actually. I wasn't sure. Sometimes you just pick out a few colours that you think will go well. We'll bring in our square of Crumb Cake and our square of the gorgeous Gingham 6 by 6, and we're going to stick this onto the Crumb Cake. Oops. Now I'll have all the measurements down below. They'll be in A4 imperial and metric, and there could even be the letter size as well if you work in letter size. So we'll just put that there. As I said, it probably could have been a little bit wider, longer, but let's see if I can get a piece, eh? Just a minute. I just think it may look just a little bit better. So let's cut that off, hey? We'll start with 1.5. Hope it's not too narrow. No. And I'm just going to chop just probably 1/4 inch. I think it'll look better like this. So again, we're just going to do our banner shape. I don't rush it, I just sort of take my time. I find sometimes if I rush it, I never get it right. Let's face it, card making is supposed to be relaxing. So I'm not going to worry about that piece there. All we're going to do is stick this piece over the top like that, and that already looks better. Okay. Maybe I was going to go that way, that's why it's so short. Let's do that, eh? Let's go that way. Oh, it's still the same, duh. I think I might have been going to do it portrait, that's why I've done it so short. It was supposed to go acrosswise, but you know what, it doesn't matter. And then we're just going to stick this to our base card, just like that. So you're not even going to notice that there's a piece underneath. Then we'll adhere this over the top, our Crumb Cake panel. Now what? I think we might go this way, just for something a little bit different. But we'll have the banner going up and down instead of across. Okay, so that's done. Then this piece is going to go in the middle like that. But before we do that, we're going to bring in the Hello Ladybug stamp set. And we want the wings. Well, we don't want the wings, we just want the dots for the wings. Okay, so we don't want the dots, we want the wings. Sorry, I'm not having a good time, am I? Okay, so get all that out of the way. So what we're going to do is stamp our wings. We're going to do something a little bit different, and I think we might stamp them in Coastal Cabana. Let's do different, eh? It'll be a kid's card. Kids love colour and they love things that are different. So bring in our scrap. Tap, tap, tap. Now I just got to check. That's it. Close that up. Now we're going to punch them out, the wings out, with the Ladybug Builder Punch. So we'll just punch these out. Oh, and of course I did that the wrong way. Trying to be smart, clever. Oh, I'm all thumbs. Okay, so we're just going to punch this out. Throw that out. Then while we've got it, we'll do our body, and we're going to do the body in Crumb Cake. Okay. Oh. So that's done. Get rid of these scrap pieces of paper. And now our mat, and we'll bring in our ladybug, and we'll bring in the wings. I think what we'll do is pop these up, eh? So we'll just put one there and one here at the neck, and we'll let the bottom bits hang loose. That's the better side. So all we're going to do is put that there like that. Okay. Then this little piece we're going to pop up. So we'll bring in our dimensionals. I'm using just scraps of the minis here at the moment. Only to use them up, no specific reason. And we'll just put that on an angle like that, and then we'll grab our ladybug, and we're actually going to do the same thing. We're going to pop our ladybug up. It might make our card just that little bit higher, but it will still fit in the post. So we'll put a little one that side and a little one that side. And we'll have our ladybug going that way. Okay, just easy peasy, eh? If you didn't want that piece in the middle, that basic white, you don't have to have it. You can easily leave that out. Then we're going to stamp our sentiment, and it's going to be from the happy birthday, oh not the happy birthday, the very best occasions, and we're going to use happy birthday. I'm really on the ball tonight, and we might use Coastal Cabana again, eh? Just so it stands out a little bit. Now where's our scrap basic white? So we're just going to tap, 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 and we're going to stamp onto the scrap paper first. Boy, this needs re-inking too. Okay, just bear with me. It may be out of eyesight for a little bit. Pretty good. And we're just going to chop this back. We might go just at a slight angle. Whoops. And we're just going to put this up here, I think, just like that. So we will, or will we put it there? I think we might put it there. We'll pop that up, eh? So bring in our dimensionals again. We'll go around this way. and we'll just pop this just like that. And that is our card. I don't even think we will worry about bling. Now I can't remember whether the card I saw had bling on it or not, but we're not going to worry about it. I think we'll just leave it blank like that. And then what we're going to do for our inside an envelope is grab this little square that was sort of left over. I wasn't too sure what I had grabbed this for, but it came to me when we were doing the card. And what we're going to do is just chop this in half like that. Okie dokie. And then we're going to put glue on both these pieces. Whoops, a daisy. And we're going to put one down the corner on the envelope. And I always leave a nice little, tiniest little border showing around the outside. And we're going to put one. Well, I'm going to put it down the middle, but you could put it up along the top if you wanted to. But I'm just going to stick it down the middle. You could put it this side, that side, it's up to you. And then we'll put this to the inside of our card. I'm liking these colours together actually. They're a nice combo. And that's it. That is our card for today. I hope you've enjoyed that. But before we go, I'll show you the twisted version, that's for the girls. I've made that for the girls, and this is for the boys. So I've used Construction Zone for the card. The stamp set is Construction Zone. I've coloured it in with, I think it's grey granite, a Stampin blends. The balloons are Poppy Parade, Granny Apple Green, and the blue is the Balmy Blue. That's Granny Apple Green. The truck and the sentiment and the balloons, Memento Black, Tuxedo Black. This is Blueberry Bushel. The DSP is Blueberry Bushel, and it was laid onto a piece of, might be grey granite actually. And then the base card is Granny Apple Green. Okay, so there's your two cards. So down below I will have a list of, as I said, the measurements for this card, and you can convert it to either way you want it. Okay, and also too, don't forget you can put your banner going that way if you wanted to, which is what I was going to actually do, but you know, it doesn't matter, it works out the same way. Or you could have your banner going that way. I'll have the measurements for the banner going that way, but you can easily do it that way. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that, and enjoy your day, and we'll see you next week. Okay, see ya. Hooray.